in the Whispers original series?
Hello, my name is Eliot Howard, and I played Duke, the butler.
Oh, nice. So, what did you think about your character when you got cast?
I thought it was an honor. I thought the character was fun, and it was really kind of like a dream come true, really.
So, what did you do to prepare for your character?
Well, some things I had been doing in just in my professional career that aligned with the what the character was supposed to be doing, and so it was just relying on my real life experience, and then also it was uh, talking to uh, the director Tony Brown, and just following her cues, and then just going over the script and just reading through the entire script, everybody else's parts, just to get the context of how things were supposed to be for the character, so I knew what and how to deliver my part.
Awesome, awesome. So, how was it working with co-stars Mr. Cal Coffin as Dr. Elliot and Miss Kim Newsom as Lucille?
Well, honestly, I they are two of the most gracious actors and people that I have met in any profession, not just in acting. And they were really patient with me because this is the first time working with Tony Brown, and this is only like my third time really that I've done anything in film, and so I'm very much learning. I'm not a veteran, and I'm a sponge taking on whatever anybody can tell me and teach me, and all I know is from just working as a professional in life to just be ready, be willing to learn, and those and Kim and Cal just have been phenomenal to work with, and I have loved the entire moment working with them. I hope I get a chance to work with them again.
Great, great. So, what did you think about the filming location?
Again, it's one of those. It was a bucket list place. I love it. I've my family is from northern Georgia. My dad's side of the family, the Howards, are all around Greater Atlanta social circle, and so I would always look at the map and see that Georgia had a Atlantic coastline. But I always wondered what it would be like to be down here, but life never had curves of roads and journeys that brought me to here until now, and I really am appreciative. Having one opportunity that I wanted led to another opportunity that I wanted, so I'm happy.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So, let me ask you this now. What made you want to become an actor?
Well, it's a way of just pushing and challenging myself, adjusting and adapting, learning something new. I think that keeps your mind fresh and flexible. I do with what I do in my professional career. I work with people all the time. There are scripts and information I learn and how to interact with individuals to deliver the information. But you can always learn more because they're on how to do your delivery by going into other fields that utilize something similar, even though it's not the same, and that causes growth. I just want to be the best me that I can be, and pursuing acting as well in life is one of those things that helps me be a better me. I want to stress to my sons that always be willing to learn, always be willing to adapt. Because you never know what you learn will be able to apply to something else.
That's a great concept. I really like that. So, you mentioned that this is your first project with Miss Tony Brown.
Yes.
How did you guys meet?
Well, it was 11 years ago. I've been waiting to meet her for 11 years. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, forgive my age. It's actually 12 because it was 2010 when we first made contact with each other. She had contacted me because I'm actually a poet. Along with everything else I do professionally, as a financial representative, I'm actually a poet. I'm a published author, and my first book, Rewritten Lives, came out in March of 2010. Within 30 days of the book coming out, I get an email from Tony Brown wanting to write an article about my book. How she found out about my book, because I'm virtually a nobody, but she found me and she sent me a nice email, and I did what she told me to do, sent her a copy of the book. I was like so excited. I'm like, she's doing something for me, and I'm like, thank God. and so I did that, and then she made the first ever cover for my Rewritten Lives Facebook page, and so I had the article up there that I used for years and always put out there promoting the book. And I was like, always thought that was really nice of her to do. Hopefully I get a chance to meet her one day and pay her back any way that I possibly can, because it was done out of the kindness of her heart. I didn't know her, so I didn't know her to ask, and she did it for me anyway. And so from the years that would go by, we would talk. I followed her both on Instagram and on Facebook. Every little success that she had, I was cheering her on. And things that she would say, I would learn from the things that she would talk about. It even just applied to my own professional career, even though I wasn't in acting. Because I believe you can learn from anybody. And a lot of skills are transferable. So there's a lot of wisdom in what she was saying. So I went ahead and just like prayed to God. It's like, if there's opportunity, whenever that door opens, I want to be ready. And so when the opportunity came up and she gave me a chance to audition, and then the opportunity to come down here to work with her, I was like, I circled that on my calendar, and I made sure everybody knew that, yes, at the end of August, I'm coming to work with Tony Brown. And no one was going to talk me out of it. This is like you take it and you go. When the door opens, you just go.
Oh, that's
work out
amazing.
the details later.
That's
So
amazing. That is such a great story. It's always good to hear stories like that involving giving, giving back, especially when someone does something special for you and you have the opportunity to give back. It's always amazing. Well, thank you so much, Eliot. We really enjoyed you here on set. We hope that we can work with you again in the future. And I just want to say welcome to the Whispers family.
glad to be here.